Okay, patch note. Let's do a complete patch note rundown. Moonwater playing part 1, the new story expansion, as well as the new region, yep, for sure. And new level cap is gonna be level 50. Now, something that confused a lot of people is that like this is a level 50 patch, but we call it the level 45 patch because the story only gets you to level 45. So you end up at level 45 once you complete the story, and the 5 level you get after that is like extra, and you get that by doing daily and other stuff like that. You do have to be level 48 for Blushing Harbor and level 50 for Narrow Labyrinth. So you do want to hit level 50, and you can also get more stats, but it's a level 45 patch because that's what it originally came out with. New costume reward. Okay, I actually really like how Blade & Soul has so many really good free-to-play costume. I believe these are all going to be free-to-play friendly because you can get these as drop in like the dungeon or in the boss, so like you don't have to buy them with end coin and stuff like that. Like new equipment, obviously with the new Moonwater drop and stuff like that. Battleground available each day. Okay, this is really big. Oh, it's right here. So this is gonna be the 6v6, right? The way the 6v6 work is like there's gonna be a thing that spawned in the middle. You have to like grab it and run toward your note and do activate it, and then you get points. It's kind of like playing League of Legends, like top lane, bot lane, jungle, stuff like that. You get it when you experience it. The thing with the battleground is that it's open 2 hours a day on the weekday and open 4 hours a day on the weekend. And I think this is gonna be server time. I think the server time is in Central, so convert that to your own time zone. If you're unsure what the server time is, there's going to be a timer at the top right in game once you get it, so that'd be cool. Obtain battle point based on, yeah. Reward redemption. We'll see if the reward here is what it is when we lock in. Otherwise, I think this is pretty important to do just because you get reward and it's completely separate from like other limits, so this is pretty important to do. New heroic dungeon, Black Ram supply chain. Obviously we have the Pohara dungeon. This is where you get legendary accessories. So you get the Pohara ring as well as the Tay Jingam earring. Those are the 2 legendary accessories. Most important to note is that Pohara drop superior book chest and heroic book chest. So this is the blue book and the purple books. Bad bug rate. Okay, I actually didn't know we were getting this one. But this is a pretty short dungeons. It's the bugs, and it drop purple accessories as well as also skill book. It doesn't drop legendary accessories. This is really good because these 2 portraits add up to a really good card set, which I think it gives on rush. So this is a really good dungeon to farm as well. If you can't do Pohara, this is probably going to be the dungeon to farm for. And then we have Bushin Tower, which is a solo dungeon. In my opinion, this is not that easy to do, so we'll see what the gear requirement is. Yeah. Daily really challenge. Okay, this is gonna be really big. The biggest thing I think is that depending on when the server come up, you might be able to squeeze in the weekly mission before it reset. So the weekly reset, in case you don't know, is on Wednesday 6 AM server time. So because the server is coming up on Tuesday like 8 PM, you have technically like 8 hours to do your weekly before it reset, which is gonna be really big because it gives a lot of stuff. You need to do 2 to 3 missions for the weekly. There is, I think this is the weekly that they're showing, that you can do 2 missions, say 0 out of 2, and then after that, if you do 1 more, you get the reward. The weekly might be really hard to do because it probably involves something like clear the Pohara dungeon, clear the Mushin Tower dungeon, and also do the 6v6, which we're not sure if the server is going to come up in time for it, and you also have to level anyway. But I would definitely prioritize going for the weekly missions somehow if you can fit it in. World boss. Okay, so this is really big. I also were like half expecting us not to get this right off the bat, but look like we did get the world boss. They're not saying when it's gonna spawn, but this is really big. Time shield weapon is like, it's like pay to win whale weapon, BIS. Like this weapon is like miles ahead compared to the siren weapon. But the way it kind of works is like after you beat the world boss, it could drop a weapon for the entire server to bid on. This is gonna be really big because the whale's gonna just bid like $5,000-$6,000 on it. Like when I was playing on Korea, the weapon went for like $2,000-$3,000, and that's like months after the patch. So the first weapon might easily go for like $5,000-$6,000 I have no idea. Any whales are like crazy. Okay, we'll see how it goes. You get more loot based on your contribution, so you should go hit it and stuff like that. And people will say like, oh, this is really pay to win, but in my opinion, this is really good for free-to-play player, because the way it works is that after the boss die, there's gonna be an auction for like a time auction. The whale just bid on it, and based on your contribution to the world boss, you will get a split. Okay, you get a split. So the more damage you do, the more end coin you get. So if the whale bid like $5,000, the auction house take like some percent of it. The rest gets split between everyone who hit the boss. Easiest way to make end coin as a free-to-play player, in my opinion, is you literally just go in, hit the boss, some whale bid it up, you make like, I don't know, however many, like $5,000 split, like however many ways, you know, like okay, the ritual boss, kind of similar. The ritual boss kind of come up once in a while, and you just go hit it and you get stuff. I actually don't know that much about the rituals. Free for all PvP zones, Skyhaven Bastion. This is the same as the one in Desert, Moonwater, not Moonwater, in Cinderland. You get, you know, it's like Soul Barrier Fragment and stuff like that. Instead of the enemy having like a token drop, they have prestige point drop. You know, it's just a PvX area. I personally don't really care for PvX area. It's so annoying to do, like it's a waste of time. Oh, that's it. Okay, so we didn't get a detailed patch note, which I'm really sad about, because where's my bug fix? My Blade Dancers, Blade Guard bug fix. They don't do bug fix patch note? Oh. Okay, I guess that's mostly for the patch run down, I guess. Obviously, we have the first to level 50 event, as well as the first to Motion Tower event. In my opinion, these are like fake. Like, just don't really care about it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, you're not gonna hit level 50 unless you like grind all day. And even then, the reward is like, I guess, okay. I guess 500 gold is a lot. And 200 gold is also a lot, but you know, like, I can live without it. I'm not gonna be the first one to hit level 50. Not gonna be the first one who beat Motion Tower. Some assassins probably gonna cheese through it, unless that doesn't work anymore. Is you can just like be invisible and just hit the mob. So some assassins guaranteed to get this first, and like whatever, you know, like it's nice to have. Obviously, try to clear it within 4 weeks to get the bonus reward, but that's it. Like, being the first is like, I'm gonna be honest, like unreachable for like pretty much anyone who's watching the video. So yeah, okay. Quick patch note rundown. With that being said, like, comment, like, as always, I'll be live today whenever the server do come up to stream my level 45 patch. So check out the Twitch link in the description. And with that being said, bye bye.